Hi guys, today we're going to be talking about consistency and creating a schedule. I know many of you guys, I remember first becoming a coach and it being crazy. I'm like, I don't even know where to start. I don't know what to do. I'm all over the place. I'm unorganized and I don't even know how to fit in this time during my day. I was working as a teacher, and I have the three little ones and I'm like, what am I doing? So Micah and I want to make this easy for you guys. And we want you guys to get this in the beginning. We want you to do this now so you establish this habit for your business that you continue on as you grow. Because you're going to need consistency, you're going to need a schedule, and you're going to need to be organized. So make sure you guys get out your pens and papers. I'm going to talk about a couple of things that is going to help you. Okay. So the first thing that you need to do is this training, you're going to set aside time for your business, okay? We talked about the power hour, and your power of threes is what the power hour is all about pretty much, okay? You also need to set aside time, especially as a new coach, for these trainings. What I did as a new coach, I set aside time for these trainings, a specific time during the day where I listened to the trainings. And then when the trainings were over after my, the 21 days, I kept that time and I would listen to the National Wake Up Call. I would listen to, I would search YouTube and just find stuff that was good information that I can use to further my business. So it's important. It's education. So it's important to fit these in at some point in your day. So what I would do is look at your schedule and see where you could fit in blocks of time. What I did, because I was working and I have a family, I woke up or even earlier than I normally did. So that would be 4:45, and I would wake up and I would do some of the power of threes. So what I would advise you guys to do, you all know the sheet, right? I would maybe break it up during your day. If you're a full-time worker, break it up. So do the first three in the morning, or do the Facebook post and follow-ups in the morning. You can break it up so it's not so daunting at 9 o'clock at night when you're sitting down at the computer, because that's the only time you've had all day long. Make it as easy as you can for yourself, because that's the way you're going to keep going and keep at it. Don't make it overwhelming, okay? So do some in the morning before work. Even if it's a half an hour, you can get a good chunk of this done in a half an hour. Okay, you can add to your network. You could start a conversation with the three people in each of those. You could do a Facebook post, and you could return messages, or following up is the same thing. You can do that. And then what I would do is the personal development. When I was working, I listened to it in the car ride to work. That is when I could fit it in, and that's what worked for me. And then I would also listen to it on the way home, because I felt like the more the better. Why not? I had a 20-minute drive. It was perfect. Okay? So right there, I'm fitting in a good chunk of it. Okay? Then at lunchtime, I would take some of this and I would get it done. I would get done adding value, another Facebook post, and following up with people, and some invites. So that's kind of how I ran it. And then at night, I would just complete it. And sometimes I could complete it before nighttime, where at nighttime I could concentrate on other things. Like I could concentrate on, a call that we had that night. Or if I didn't get in the new coach training, I would do it at night. Or I would try to fit it in during my lunchtime or my morning. Whatever it was, I know I needed to do it to stay consistent. So this is what I want from you guys. If you can't get an hour chunk or 2-hour chunk here or there, break it up during your day. If you're a stay-at-home mom, or if you just stay at home or you work part-time and you have more time, you can make it work for your schedule. But what I'm going to tell you guys to do is put it in your phone, put it in your Google calendars, Because when you have alarms going off telling you what you're supposed to be doing, you're going to end up doing them. It's so helpful for me to see, like, and I do it in my calendar. I say, okay, beach buddy time. And what I actually do under the description, I tell myself what I'm going to do during that time. So in the morning, I'm saying, add to my network, start a conversation, and return messages. And that's the three things. So they pop up in my email or they pop up on my phone in the morning. And I know those are the things I need to get done. And it actually refocuses me if I kind of get off track, like on Facebook or something. And that's another thing that you don't want to do is click the little alert button on the top as the first thing you do in the morning. Don't do that because you end up spending a half an hour looking through random things on Facebook and not getting your tasks done. And that's the most important thing is the power hour, is the power of threes and your training in here. Okay. So make sure that you find the time to get it done. After you do it, I want you at the end of the night to look at your column and say, wow, look at how much I did today. I am successful today in my business. I can't control the outcome, but I can control my effort and my commitment. So I finished this. I feel good. The day is done. You've added value to people's lives for free, for nothing. You've contacted people to further your business. You invited people to your new next challenge group. You've worked out and you've listened to personal development, this training as well. You are accomplished. Don't think you have to figure it all out right now. You just, even if, and I know this is for me, like you think you have to learn everything before doing anything. No, you're better off jumping in and figuring out as you go. When I started my first challenge, I started like that first week. I've never been in a challenge before. I didn't even know what it was. I just said, I'm going to do this and figure it out. And I mean, I like just watched YouTube video after YouTube video of how to invite, how to talk to people about a challenge. And I just invited and just did it. And yeah, my first challenge group probably wasn't that great, but that's how you learn. So I encourage you guys, you don't need to know it all to jump in, to talk to people, to build relationships. You don't need to have this whole training done for you to figure it out because you know what's going to happen? You're never going to get started. You're always going to put it off thinking that you need to learn more. And that is the biggest mistake you can make. So get your schedule going, put it in your phone. Make sure you're sticking with your personal development, the training, your power of threes, and your workouts. So my workouts were at night, like right when I put the kids down, and I was doing T25 in the beginning because it was 25 minutes. That's all I could fit into my day. So that's what I did. I put the kids down. I says 25 minutes is really not going to eat into my night, and I did it. I want you also to think about this. You need to spend time with the people that you love. So if you're married and you put the kids down, you need to spend time with your spouse or your boyfriend or whatever. So make sure you set time for that as well. You know, sometimes I told my husband, I said, there's going to be days where I'm really busy at night. But then there's other days that we can hang out and watch our favorite shows. Like I didn't want to make it where, yes, I was a crazy person and I wanted to leave my job. So I worked a lot. But, you know, I want you guys to be in this for the long run. And to stay committed, you have to make time for people in your life, okay? So that's why if you have a schedule, you're going to have time for people and for other things besides this and your career, okay? So make sure that you stay committed. We say, be here in a year. That's Mindy's thing. That's what Mindy talks about. And that's like her slogan because it's true. So much happens in a year. You're not going to see stuff happening in the first 6 months. You're going to see yourself growing and adding to your network and all of those things. But it's in the year time, you're going to be like, wow, look how far I've come. Look how many people I've helped. Look at what I can do now. Look at how I could pay some bills every month with my new career that I absolutely love. Like you are going to be astonished by what you can do. But you need to stay committed. If you do the power of threes 6 days a week, you will be successful. It's that simple. It's this. It is. It's this. It's that simple. The problem is people don't stay committed. And that's when your business doesn't grow. That's it. That's all it takes. It's true. It's all it takes. I promise you. Okay. So, stay focused. Make sure you're on top of things in this training. If not, catch up ASAP because it's only going to help you. And I want to see some schedules. So post them below. Like, I want to see you guys starting to put your schedules in your phone, or if you need a written. That's how I started. It was in a written, in my calendar. I wrote everything out. If that's the case, that's fine. I want you to take a picture of it and post it below because you need to do this now. I hope you guys have a good day, and I hope this was beneficial to you. I feel like it could be a game changer in this business for sure. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.